CP9's Independent Mission Report. This cover story is set after the events of the Enies Lobby arc and before the Dressrosa arc. We return to Enies Lobby after its destruction from the Buster Call. Using his air door ability, Blue No rescues his fellow CP9 members from the annihilation. In this image, Blue No is carrying out a wounded Rob Lucci from his other dimension. We can see some of the other members of CP9 behind them. The members of Cypher Pool 9, with the exception of Spandam, now ponder on their situation and their defeat at the hands of the Straw Hats. All members are injured, however, Rob Lucci's injuries are severe and require medical attention. This image certainly portrays a somber mood, and it is probably the darkest day in CP9 history. While resting, Blue No and Jabra find world government agents that seem to be hunting the now disgraced Cypher Pool number 9. It looks like, not surprisingly, that Spandam has blamed this whole mess on these CP9 agents. Having no other alternative, the group are forced to leave Enies Lobby. Remember, Enies Lobby, Water 7 and St. Poplar are all connected via the C train. So the group travel on foot over the C train tracks to the island town of St. Poplar. Once there, CP9 plan to get Rob Lucci's wounds treated at the hospital. However, they have no money to pay for the treatment. To raise the funds required, the group work for money on the streets. Kamadori performs what looks like kabuki, whereas Jabra and Blue No put on a sort of animal show. Kaku acts as a slide in his giant form, and Khalifa helps clean the streets with her devil fruit ability. With the money they gain from these activities, they finally admit Lucci to the hospital, and the staff begin treatment. While Lucci remains unconscious, the other agents spend their time shopping and sightseeing. It seems like they finally tended to their own wounds and got some new clothes. After a few days, Lucci finally awakens. He is probably contemplating his defeat at the hands of Luffy. After several more days, Lucci is finally discharged after making a substantial but not full recovery. CP9 goes to a bowling alley to celebrate. Looking at the scores that Kaku is noting down and the amount of power in Khalifa's bowl, it seems like they are really enjoying themselves, but they aren't holding back their strength. While Jabra prepares for his turn, Blue No and Hattori are alerted to a commotion outside. The Candy Pirates have attacked and invaded the town harbour. Without a moment's hesitation, CP9 jump in and defeat these pirates with ease, as the town folk look on in amazement and cheer for them. However, this changes when Lucci deals excessive justice to the crew's captain. Townspeople are disgusted and frightened, so they run away. After this incident, CP9 knows they cannot stay on this island anymore. Not only because of the townspeople being too afraid of them, but also that the news of this incident will eventually reach the world government and marines. As they prepare to leave the island, a girl approaches them and presents Khalifa with a beautiful flower as thanks for saving the town. The expression on the other agents seems as if they are receiving something pure or too bright for them. Using the pirate ship, CP9 leave St. Poplar. After a short while, they arrive at their homeland. This is the place where the future generations of Cypher Pool are being trained. Not far behind them, the Marines, led by Captain Verygood, appear on the island to capture CP9. However, the agents fiercely protect their home. Elsewhere, Spandam, in his intensive care unit, recovering from his injuries, receive a Denden Mushi call. The call is from Lucci, who says that someday they will return for him, likely for revenge, since Spandam was the one who blamed CP9 for the failure of the mission and sent the Marines after them. Lucci says this on board the Marine ship, after having dispatch of them with ease. The panicked Spandam and his father Spandine then plot the eradication of CP9. The agents of CP9 then leave their home island, sailing off into the distance with the flower gifted to them symbolizing beauty and goodwill planted in the earth of their childhood home.